So for niggas who aren't haven't been sitting here with us for the last 10-15 minutes talking.
You mean Diz?
We're discussing.
Oh,
the original question is Common Sense in your top 25, which I think is an amazing conversation. We were just having a podcast. Without podcast is what we usually call it. So I figured we hit the record button. This point in the conversation, we've got to talking about Snoop Dogg, right? Snoop Dogg and Lupe Fiasco in relationship to where we would rank Common Sense.
Yeah.
I personally would rank him above both.
Above Snoop and Lupe, you said, right?
And Lupe.
Okay.
Off of
what?
Strength of Catalog, Strength of Catalog, and Songs I Like.
So, hold on. Is when you say catalog, does the Chronic count as Snoop's catalog?
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
So you have the Chronic and Doggy Style.
Okay.
No, I'm just making sure.
So yes, but
you just say Snoop mop up DMX. You feel me? Like mop him.
Right. So no. But the versus format is a whole different situation.
Okay.
That's fair.
Right. But what we talk about is if we're going to talk about the Chronic, right? We call a Chronic a classic, but we just can't, like, Snoop don't get 100% on the test for the Chronic. He don't get like
90. He get 90.
He passed, nigga. That nigga passed.
No. He excelled. He got B plus.
Oh shit!
The nigga got enough credit to get an album out of it.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if the Chronic had many fresh beats on the door, I don't know him.
Come on, son.
It's not the truth.
All right. I'm waiting to see where you go with this.
Where you going with the Common shit?
But my point is with Common, I think because Common's got, I say, two classics, right?
Which you giving them? Like Water for Chocolate or
Like Water for Chocolate and
we argue three. We can argue three.
We could, yeah, absolutely.
Like Broccoli said.
Fair enough. And amazing singles. One of the best songs ever.
I'm not gonna say amazing singles, but
when I say singles, I mean joints that niggas know. I'm sorry, I'm not talking about radio hits.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's my bad. And then you're talking like one of the best diss records of all time against a nigga that we say is a legend.
Mm-hmm.
Drake.
Huh? No. It's not bad, yo. Shout out Davey Boy Drip. But where so I guess where would you say the stop is? Like, he's clearly top 50, right?
Of course, yeah. I wouldn't even disrespect that man like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
So then you shrink it to top 30?
I think he make it past. I think he'll make it in the 30. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I can figure out, like 30 rappers that are better than Common Sense. He raps really good. Mm-hmm. He's got arguably 3 classic albums. That's like you got the key to the to the group. You know what I mean? So he in there at least.
I must say 26.
But even at 26,
so nah, we get this nigga out here. I'm not listening to that.
Yo, this nigga said impossible. God damn.
That nigga's been 7 spades hands.
Shit.
I'm
on board and shit on that nigga.
Oh god,
that is a really because niggas get the ranking. I feel like I honestly feel like though any ranking outside of a 10, 15 at best, you start to get
nitpicking.
Yeah, it's those waters are muddy.
You want to know some ill shit though? You want to know some ill shit? If you would have asked a woman, where does Common Sense rank? I guarantee you that
nigga top 5.
What we think, it's gonna go up. And if you depend on how old a woman is, LL might.
LL number one.
See, niggas say that.
Sausage in space.
What happened?
How do we get? God damn. Man. Start the show. God damn. Welcome to the Wiz Buffy Podcast, where we're built for comfort and not for speed.
Hashtag shooting the five.
Yeah, it's the Wiz Buffy Podcast, where we're built for comfort
and not for speed. No disses.
I am IlFam79 on your social man. I am IlFam79 on your social media of choice. I be Cactus Yak, the Hennessy Volunteer, and my tag team partner.
1854 Mav at Mav Damon. Shout out to the Warriors and the Doolies.
Like that Dooley shit.
Dooley shit and our tag team partner.
Bradley Bellboy, aka Russell Westbrook, aka Veggie Miller, aka Mr. 51 pounds down the count, but who's counting? Me, because I'm Petty. Petty Kruger making means while you drink sauce, roll, bracket in the peg, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? And I miss the bespoke, you feel me? I only rock my homeboys' clothing and shit, you feel me? So that's how I get down, man. Like, even if I got to repeat, I fuck with y'all niggas.
That's dope.
Y'all keep making shit. And I'm gonna keep wearing it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man. It's been a week. We'll start the show the same way we like to do it every week, with the good, the bad, the ugly. My brothers, what's good this week, man?
Man, everything, man. The weather was good, man. I went to this, we was talking about coffee a little bit a couple shows ago and shit, you know what I'm saying, off camera podcasting. Went to this place called Vigilante Coffee.
Yeah, where is it?
They got one in Hyattsville. That's the one I went to. I think it's another one in DC or whatever, but nice little spot, man. Nice coffee variations and shit like that, man.
How you like your coffee?
Almond milk and sugar, man.
Yeah.
No, normally get a latte though. You feel me?
Okay.
Just dipped out and said, "Fuck this damn." Fuck that almond milk shit.
But like, do you take it in like small? You know how if you see people in like Colombia,
yeah, like the little small ass cups and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I get a regular size cup, man.
That's super strong, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the espresso? Espresso is for the low cup is for espresso, right?
No idea.
Yeah, that's for espresso. But a lot of times when you other countries and shit, they should be strong as fuck. You know what I mean? So like, I was just
put the
informed
cocaine in it instead of the caffeine. Oh, I'm
gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
that's an herb I ain't touching, baby. But yeah,
got to refine that. It don't come off the tree like that. You can't just take that from the source. I don't know the recipe or nothing.
Nah, but check them people out. They ain't paying me and shit, but y'all need to pay us and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
facts.
I might tag y'all motherfuckers in the clip.
Yo, you know what I thought was dope this week? A nigga Westside Gun says he wants to run Def Jam, but he thinks he's overqualified for the job.
God damn. How a nigga yo? I mean, I fuck with Westside. But that's like street nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like applying for a job and shit. You feel me? Like, I'm just gonna run in there and be like, yo, I'm overqualified for this shit, but y'all need to, you know what I mean? Like,
what's going on? Give it to me.
You know what I mean? Like,
what's going on? Give it to me. I like the way he talking. Listen, that energy is amazing in my opinion.
Think if you like a lawyer and you go into like this big ass law firm, like, man, y'all should just let me run this shit. But I'm overqualified anyway. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, yo? What are we doing?
I think you got to speak whatever, you know what I mean, it is you need to do it to existence. You know what I'm saying?
Speak it to existence.
100%.
I believe
is he overqualified?
It
I don't
depends on
know
what
if you,
sense.
because I don't know what it means to run a record label in 2020.
That's a good question. That's a good, yeah. It's a good point.
So you let's going by what I would think the operations is. You're setting up the dates for releases. You will be, I guess in the terms of Def Jam at a time, you would be getting their release ready, you booking their studio time, you finding the producers, you find the other artists,
Mm-hmm.
and then you getting their materials together to ship out their discs. There ain't no discs no more.
No.
Ain't
So
no
if you
studio.
like, you kind of like it looks like in this because it's kind of antiquated at this point, right?
Yeah.
So it seems like Jay-Z was the last person, and what I seen and what he did was, I'm gonna set up all this shit and make relationships, and then I'm gonna move on with this move that I made. I mean, like, I can see him getting in there and making shit a lot flyer. You get what I'm saying? Like making it more attractive for people to even sign for it. But but in the end of the day, he probably just do that and move on and get some, you know what I mean? Use that shit for itself. I think that's what the play is, you know what I'm saying? Like it sounds good, but he probably gonna go in there, find some people, y'all come with me over to Griselda or whatever the fuck.
So the one thing we talked about is, and I don't know if we talked about this, recorded it, or this was something we talked about off air, but we talked about what Griselda had is kind of the locks, but the locks have the benefit of having a West Side Gun, right?
Yeah.
So that being said, the treatment of what West Side Gun has been able to do by bringing a level of cool and artistic credence to their product that doesn't come from just a nigga that can rap good, and being able to kind of say, all right, this is how people. He's been good at like prognosticating what people want.
He's a tastemaker.
What does that mean?
Right.
What does prognosticate mean?
Guessing.
Okay. Nigga threw that word on your ass. It was like, what the fuck? What podcast we on? Shit? We on NPR and shit, nigga. Like,
oh man, nigga podcast rejects, nigga. That's the new name of the show. NPR radio.
I'll fuck with it.
That might be the name of the episode. But look, I feel like I think he could bring something to, because let's keep it a buck. The system of record label signing acts and signing them to these slave contracts really is an antiquated concept, right? It's old. We've gone past that. I think it is time for a nigga like that to kind of get in there and kind of maybe change where Def Jam can maybe not necessarily be what it was, but kind of put some more steam to his name, because Def Jam doesn't mean anything to like my son. You know what I'm saying?
You know the way I see this is almost like the same way like Motown did kind of a rebranding after R&B years of killing shit. Like when like
Smokey came back with that gangbanger record.
No, but they start giving like rappers a lot of shit and try to reach out to rappers and stuff. And I seen Def Jam go through all these iterations, and that's kind of what you think of when you think of hip hop and shit. Like that's like the pioneer label when you think of hip hop. So I kind of think they're trying to like innovate and keep their, I guess, model alive and move in a different way or something, because that brand means so much, but it's like, what does it mean in this current climate? You know what I'm saying? Like in this current climate with nobody's giving a fuck about being signed and shit. They don't even know who's at Def Jam right now. I don't know. Like
I'm at the building, probably a couple janitors, a security guard, and Diggy. Diggy is in building. Diggy is somewhere upstairs walking around breakdancing. Diggy. Shout out to Diggy Simmons. I think that process though is just, I think that's the is the niggas that are up top who've been like in control of these things aren't really who's making the music, right? Like if you have like a Leo Cohen in the seat there, or you know the names that have been there, Kevin Lyles, their time is kind of gone and past. It's really what's wrong with this country as a whole. Like the nigga at the top, you know what I mean? The prerequisite is to keep younger people from holding, you know, certain seats, including the presidency, man. And that's gonna take me into the bad this week. Was the final debate took place. They had a mute button. They had a strong. Yeah, I did. There was a stronger host.
She did a great job.
But
She did a great job. I give her props.
You watched it?
I was like, yo, a little bit. I was like, fuck no, I ain't. These niggas bugging, yo. Yo, Donald Trump said something crazy. I was like, nah, we cut this.
You talking about what Donald Trump said? The nigga says
some wild shit.
Says,
I was like,
he says that the lights are down in the audience, but I'm pretty sure I'm the least racist person in this audience.
No, I ain't get that far. I ain't get that far.
Serious?
I'm glad I ain't get that far. But
dang.
Oh man, that shit was weird, yo. It was fucking weird. I was like, yo, these niggas about to run. Even one of these niggas, yo, because yo, it was a time where Joe Biden like slipped up. This nigga looked at him like he was ready to fire and say something. I'm like,
the nigga still remember.
Yo was like,
he still remember what the nigga said about his son. He want Donald fame.
I want
these niggas petty, yo. Like, yo, you know, I'm waiting for these niggas to fight. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather see them niggas fight than who would be
you pay for that.
Yeah. Shit, yo. So let me ask you this: if these niggas got on stage and squared up, right?
Who you take?
And Big Mac Trump wins, right? Do you vote for Trump? If he win the fade, if that nigga square up, right? And then hit that nigga, boom.
I think Joe got a good hook in him. You feel me? Like,
yes. I think he got one good hook. If he miss or it don't drop him, yo, Trump gonna hop. He gonna jump on him like a woman he paid for in the Ukraine, my nigga. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for that nigga. And be honest. Joe Biden looked brittle. He don't look like he wants scrap. He definitely don't want to go to fisticuffs.
You telling me a nigga that just had the COVID?
Yeah,
is gonna be able to scrap?
Yeah, just had a COVID.
Do you know what they gave that nigga to keep him going? Son, that nigga got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mutagen in him, yo.
He got the Resident Evil shit in him.
He's gonna beat everybody, yo.
Nigga got adamantium, nigga. This nigga's a fucking mutant now, yo.
Oh my god!
You seen him dancing and shit like he was trying to do that weak ass dance and shit.
Hey,
Trump, like, I was like, yo, this nigga ain't bobbing no hook, nigga. This nigga ain't bobbing no hook, yo. This nigga can't bend his waist, yo.
I'm just saying, Biden ain't gonna be able to snap the jab, my nigga. Biden is not gonna be able to snap the jab to keep that man off of him. And if Trump grab him, yo, normally we see the president from this side, because if you see the president from this angle, cuz president got a lot more president than we expect this day.
Nigga got four turns behind him and shit, yo. Right. Got a couple turns behind him.
This guy is huge. Nah, so when the nigga grab him up, if he grab Joe Biden up, man, he's going to beat Joe Biden up. So
I love to see that.
Facts.
I love to see that fade, yo. Man, fuck all this talking shit, man. Like, just fight it out. Yo.
Just fight it out, yo.
That's exactly how they start squaring up. Now I ain't with the talking stuff. Look.
Yeah.
Nigga, like, fuck the climate change, nigga. What's happening?
Yeah, nigga, let's change the climate in here.
Nigga, step up to him with these.
With the old boxer stand shit, nigga, like this.
Put him up.
Oh, fucking Jersey Joe Walcott ass nigga.
100%, man. Yo, speaking of beating things, Jeffrey Toobin.
yo, yo. All right, go ahead, yo. Do your thing.
That's kind of what somebody should have said to this nigga.
That was great.
Nigga was
awesome,
in a Zoom talking about how he about prepping for election coverage, and they went into breakouts where they were just supposed to kind of talk amongst themselves. He thought he went into another call with some young lady that wasn't his old lady, and he got to handling his. So he didn't cut the camera off.
Damn, son.
That's a
technology is a
gift and a curse, baby.
Son, if you don't know how to work it, pause.
No, he knew how.
Yeah, up down.
Yes, sir. Old Sega stick Toobin was in there, yo. he was Sega, like, nigga.
Oh man,
that is awful, yo.
They
shout out
set,
to homeboy.
They set him down for a little bit, right?
They I believe it's the New Yorker he works for. They suspended him, and there is an investigation. I have no idea what they're investigating. Are they trying to determine intent? Because if he did it on accident, it's fine. But if the nigga was like, you know what, yo, I'm tired of this meeting, I'm just gonna beat my Joan, and let's see if we can end this meeting fast.
Like, y'all niggas bored.
People like, is he checking? Is this?
Yo, I don't even want to come back to work after that, yo. Like, I don't know what's up with him, yo, but
facts.
Right. Yo, imagine the first nigga coming up to Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey, how you? Nah. What's up, brother?
My son's going ham on himself, son.
Hey, that's really not the issue, though. It was he went ham on the cam.
Shaking the dice, man. Shaking the dice.
Just shaking his dice. All six.
That's gonna take us into my favorite topic. The release.
Oh man. Oh, the jokes write themselves, yo.
Oh my gosh. Yo, the release is something dope that we put niggas on to that we thought was dope that came out this week. I'm gonna set it off with Borat 2. And the reason why I'm setting it off with Borat 2 that came out on Amazon is another nasty nigga out here with Rudolph Giuliani, who is trying to smash Borat's daughter. Now, all right.
What?
Yeah.
You got caught up for Chris Hands and shit, or she?
Niggas, did you see? All right, so
yeah. Now it wasn't shit.
Oh. So Borat is white niggas snoring the bluff, right? Because you watch Borat and you like,
fuck him, we ball,
nigga. Real? Or, right? Because there's certain things that are like just amazing, and then you see some people who didn't sign the waiver, and you see their face get blurred, right? Mm-hmm. So there are points in the movie where that happens. So you're like, okay, that part is real. There's a part with a black woman and he drops his daughter off to watch that really feels real, but then at the end you're like, I'm not quite sure if this is official. So during the movie, there's a point where his daughter tries to liberate herself from their country's ways or whatever. And she tries to become a reporter, which is outlaw with it from. So one of the things she do is she gets an interview with Rudolph Giuliani. And old Rudy, she's in there and she is giving the flirtatious rhythm. Like she's talking to him, they're sitting across from each other, and she goes, "Oh, I'm so nervous," and she puts her hand on his knee, and it gets really, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of these like press junkets where like they're just in a hotel room, you know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the interview, she's like, "Let's go in the other room and have a drink." And Rudy sit back on the bed, son, and he start getting this. Oh yeah, I'm getting ready. And then Borat come in a wild outfit and kind of shut things down. But now, so Giuliani had the answer for this. Like he was in there ready to get right.
Yeah. Nigga was taking his pants off.
He had his hand down his pants. First of all, his pants was up to here. The nigga said,
yeah, unbuckled the bitches, son.
This nigga was elbow deep in his pants, yo. He's like, all right, well, this is how we do it. I was like, yo,
I got two things to say, yo. For one, shout out to Tom, what's his name? Tom Green and shit. That's the first nigga I see do all that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying all of that, like, putting niggas in fucked up situations. You ain't know if it's real or not. Borat took it further. But also, yo, that shit, although fuck Rudy Giuliani.
It's a trap.
I ain't even know who that nigga was, but every nigga in the 90s hated this nigga, so I hate them too. Because
shout out to MOP.
You know what I'm saying? Mobb Deep hated them niggas, everybody. But that's like that motherfucking Maury couch and shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? My wife, 700 pounds of shit, and this little sexy woman in the green room trying to go. I'm like, man, she ain't gonna find out.
That is the Maury shit. That is
the man. It's like the Maury shit.
Nigga said every once in a while.
In the green room, motherfucker.
Like, yo, we see you back there, and you like,
right?
You know what I mean? Let me get that pastry. I mean, I was talking about the donuts.
Right.
But after a while, you got this. You have to seen an episode. They were like, "Oh, they in here. Where the fire on that? She coming."
But son, how they lined Giuliani, son. He got lined up. I ain't going.
Nigga took the bait too. Nigga took the bait. Hey yo, did y'all see the fit he showed up in? Did y'all see the shoes that the little nigga had on?
Oh, the biscuits. Yeah, I seen them.
Oh my gosh, so that nigga was dressed like a hobbit. He had a hobbit suit on, yo.
Nigga had the $5 footlongs on his shit. Biscuits was the artisan bread, nigga.
Oh god, yo. That nigga had the Johan and Pee Wee Fours on, yo.
Hey, yo.
The nigga look wild.
God, hold on. The artisan breads is crazy. That shit is a double entendre. Like,
you feel me? You feel me? Yeah, the artisan breads, yo.
So, brother Brock, what you got?
Oh man, my shit is way less eventful. I just got, you know what I'm saying, Dej Loaf, got Benny, Boldy, James, and Conway on the track. You know what I'm saying? I think she releasing the song's called Get Money. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest fan of Dej Loaf, but each one of them give you like a good 12 bars of some hot shit. You know what I mean? I like the fact that you can see kind of like, you know, how Benny and Conway can get on somebody else's joint and then all will be about, you know, how much drugs and how many times I got shot in the head and shit. But, you know, they did a great job. You know what I mean? I love that shit, man.
Brother Math, what you got?
Yo, this morning, if you were fortunate enough, Pharrell dropped his We Are Human Adidas. Came out in 2 colorways. You had a green colorway, and I can't remember what they called the second colorway, but it was gray. I think it might have said slate or something like that. They came out today, the NMDs. Again, I thought one of the colorways was dope. If you had the opportunity to grab them, congrats to you. You know how sneakers go these days. Them shits fly off the shelf. So they dropped this morning.
Hi, Beast, we know about you.
Yo, before you go on, like, what y'all think about them, like niggas that buy like Balenciagas and all that shit, and like,
it's unfortunate.
Is it a worthy buy?
I hate high end sneakers. I've never seen a pair of high end sneakers that look. No, I take that back. The Kanye West Gucci joints.
That was like kind of the beginning, though, right?
Louis Vuitton. Yes, the Louis Vuitton joints. Them joints was hard, but 99.9% of high fashion sneakers are awful, and I blame all you niggas that rocked them Prada joints in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay, yeah. That was probably the beginning. And Kanye did the
I think those were the Kanye West Louis Vuittons was made by Ibn Jasper. And I think that's, you know, when they got away from niggas like that came from the
Sneaker
actual culture. I'm not even talking sneakers, but came from
streetwear culture.
Yeah, or hip hop, period. That's what you end up getting a nigga like Virgil. And there you go.
Right pod on my pod. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right pod on my pod.
Hey, yo, also the Netflix series, the Dave Letterman interview series came back.
On there, right? I saw somebody on there.
Lizzo
Dave Chappelle,
I think they had
Dave
Lizzo.
Chappelle was on it. Dave Chappelle, Lizzo.
I didn't see Lizzo. I did see Dave Chappelle.
Oh,
yeah,
word?
Dave Chappelle, Lizzo, Kanye's wife, and Iron Man.
What's his name?
Iron Man.
No,
Kanye's
Kanye's
wife.
wife.
Kanye's wife and
What's his
Iron Man.
name? Kanye's wife is Iron Man.
Huh?
You
Shout out to Bruce Jenner.
Cal Ripken?
Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken is the Iron Man in my opinion. Nigga. What you talking about? What you talking about, nigga?
Ozzie Smith is better than Cal Ripken. But the Dave Chappelle interview was really, really good. They're all really good. David Letterman, yo, might be the GOAT interviewer.
No.
He's
You can't just give him that, son.
All right, but
I'm not just giving it. I'm not just. It's not just something I'm saying. You watch Dave, but Dave Letterman is able to do so many things and still get, like, you got to remember people like Kim Kardashian, who he's killed with jokes. You know what I'm saying? For years, and niggas in general, he'll still hit them with jokes and still be able to get and still remain respectful and still really get like really good content out of them. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, yo. It's all about what you want from an interview, because some people you want to get the most salacious shit out of. I don't think you're gonna get the most salacious shit from Dave Letterman, but he's gonna make the interviewee, I guess that's the word, feel very comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great interview, something that you want to watch, but is it gonna be something that shakes, like you get headlines and shit? It's like, oh shit. You know, but that's all about your preferences. Like if you see somebody interviewing somebody, like, yo,
I mean, even if you watch like the Kim K joint, right? He got her really, really talking in detail about getting kidnapped. No one else has got that. So
nobody else interviewed her ass though.
But that's part of it, is he can get, because he knows. I'm gonna tell you, people like Charlemagne and niggas that will ambush niggas with, well, what about this?
Because they don't have any couth.
But they don't have any staying power. Like those people aren't going to come back again. You see what I'm saying? And that's not, so that's kind of messes up the concept of an interview.
You got Barbara Walters, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like Barbara Walters and motherfucking Arsenio, nigga, and who the fuck else? What's that old white nigga name?
Dan Rather?
Hugh Downs.
Hugh Downs.
Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace, that's his name and shit.
Mike
60
Wallace.
Minutes niggas. They cool, but they are never.
Nigga, Oprah, nigga.
Moist.
Oprah, nigga. What you talking about? Oprah get niggas crying and shit.
Oprah trash.
Damn, yo. Look, see? Look at that, man. It's Oprah, yo. Yeah, man.
Oprah trash.
Oprah.
I'm gonna tell you. Remember the movie
Double.
Crash? Remember the
Keenan
movie Crash? When that Keenan Ivory, this nigga just saying people's names now. Leon Isaac Kennedy. Penitentiary 2 is amazing. Nah, listen.
Bobby McFerrin, nigga. I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
But nah, I mean that's another conversation to have, man. But I'm a big fan of Letterman.
I ain't diminishing them and shit. I was just, whatever.
No, he like, yo, you respect yeah, he jokes on you, but it's never like some disrespect. It's a joke, and you know that it's actually a joke. Opposed to niggas like Charlemagne, that's going to try to throw mud on your name. You don't want to be around that kind of shit. Niggas is filthy, and David Letterman ain't that kind of person.
Yeah.
Unless it's somebody like the president.
Yo, speaking of throwing dirt on niggas' names, this nigga Busta Rhymes has been just assassinating brother T.I. Clifford Harris. T.I. Clifford Harris. Just disrespecting that nigga name. Him and Splitstar was on a live, just like having a high school joke session on the nigga's suits and stuff. It was pretty funny, but all because T.I. did not accept Busta's challenge.
Yo, can I ask you, who proposed that initially?
Correct.
Like, why is that a thing? Like,
because both of them are niggas that have been trying to get on Versus.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But wasn't getting. They couldn't find a dance partner, as you will.
Gotcha.
And
they doing self promotion though. That's why, you know what I'm saying. Like they both doing self promotion and not really letting it happen.
Right, not organically. Busta's got an album out. T.I. just dropped an album. T.I.'s got the podcast. But funny enough, later on this week, T.I. did issue a challenge to one young Jeezy who accepted, and we are getting T.I. Jeezy, I believe, on November 19th. Just in time for Thanksgiving.
What day is that?
I have no idea.
It's Friday.
That's a way better battle. And then, you know what I'm saying? Because I done had people on the side ask me, like, yo, what you think about it?
I think T.I.'s going to kill that nigga.
I don't know. Because this is the thing, yo. This is the thing. If Busta and T.I. would have happened, Busta has hits for 30 fucking years, nigga.
For days.
30 fucking years and shit.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be in the same wheelhouse.
Yeah.
T.I. and Jeezy, even if, you know, you're not you're a Cavalier fan of either one of them and shit, the niggas that really fuck with both of them, they gonna be the ones that tell what's really going on and shit. Like Jeezy got more than this nigga got a song with Rihanna, nigga, that he got a song with Rihanna too, but you know, they got a lot of overlap and shit. You feel me?
I agree with that, but I also think like they've done a lot of similar stuff. I think T.I.'s done everything Jeezy done, but Jeezy, there are some things that T.I. has not done. I mean, T.I.'s done that Jeezy won't ever.
But nigga, yeah, but guess what? No, hold up. On the other end of the spectrum, it's some shit that T.I. has not done that Jeezy has done. Nigga, can't ban the snowman, nigga. You remember that shit was out? Last time I checked, I was the realest.
It's gonna be like it's the South version of Kiss and Fab.
There you go. Niggas getting exposed, nigga.
Yeah, it's gonna be some shit that's gonna go on, and I'm like,
it's gonna be some real hood trap shit that Jeezy played. That niggas gonna be like, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that.
So, but
I'm looking forward to this one.
T.I.'s fan base is going to bring a great deal of fans outside of niggas.
Facts.
So is Jeezy. Jeezy married to the lady.
Some people don't listen. The people who watch The View or The Real or whatever his old lady is on do not listen to trap.
New Teeth Jeezy and shit. No, Jeezy got the new teeth. You know what I mean? He wearing suits and shit, meeting diplomats. He's a different nigga, yo.
Yo, I don't like
all them ad libs and got up out of his voice. That nigga talk off. Hey, how are you today?
I don't like new Jeezy, yo.
Shout out to Big Homie.
Hey, mom. Yeah. Brock, a whole nother story, Brock. Yeah.
I don't know, but it's still funny.
Yeah, we might have to tell that story in the Insta this week. I think I think though the beef, what happens with these niggas, kind of, they've got the big singles, but like you said, it might boil down to them street records, them not necessarily the exact hits, and that's going to take us into this week's Shooting the Five.
Hashtag ST5, hashtag shooting the fire.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right, man. This week's Shooting the Five is
My
top
grip is
5.
perfect. Look at my grip. It's great. Look at my grip.
Sorry.
I'm on my Donald Trump shit. My grip is amazing. I'm sorry.
But yo, a
Best
nigga
grip
that
ever.
talk in superlatives, yo, is so untrustworthy. That's the best thing that's ever happened ever in life. It'll be a great thing. We're gonna do
Like-
great things here. It's amazing. It's the hugest, most beautifulest thing in the world.
But that
It's
shit
just
worked
like
though.
that.
It worked though.
It do
Everybody
work.
ain't smart, yo. Everybody
It
ain't
do
smart.
work. Shit work, y'all.
All right, man. Top 5 songs that did not come from classic albums.
Okay.
As I set it off, I got 5 on it.
Yo,
Ah,
you a bitch, yo.
that's why, yo, you always go first when you.
I
know
don't always
you gotta
go
get some
first.
shit off. When you gotta get some shit off, you know niggas gonna have it. Like,
Yo, that's
The Rebirth of Slick, aka Cool Like That.
okay.
okay,
They Want Effects by Das Effects.
That's good.
yeah.
The Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Meet me at the crossroads. Mhm.
93 Until Infinity.
Ah, you motherfucker.
And Craig Mack's Flavor in Your Ear.
Oh, that's
Huh.
a dope one. That's a dope
Huh.
one. What, do I still have 5? I got that. Shit. 4, 5. Ah, okay. I think I'm good.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be this. I mean, it's a lot of great records from the 90s that didn't come from classic albums.
I'll go.
Brother Brock, what you got?
I got Put It in Your Mouth by Akinelli.
Facts.
Yeah.
I got Back in the Day by Ahmed.
Ooh.
You
Back in the days.
You bitch.
I got motherfucking This Is How We Do It, nigga, Montel Jordan.
Gotta get your groove on.
I wasn't even thinking. Damn.
The
I
perfect one.
got Can't You See by Total. I didn't know what the fuck was on that album, but
No
I
idea.
know I ain't
never
listened to
listened
nothing
No,
else.
there's some shit on there.
And I got this.
Kissing you.
Return of the Mac, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Oh!
Oh,
Trump card, nigga. Nigga do the big joke on it. Bang!
Ooh, yeah.
Shit, nigga. That shit gonna bump to the end of time, nigga.
Hey, yo, don't that seem like the old nigga that's still dressed slick, yo, that washes his car every weekend? That's the song he bumped every week.
That's what I strive to be,
As
man.
I play my comeback song, like,
Yo, anytime you get back in the game, you play that shit. You feel me? Like,
there he is. Oh my God.
fuck that bitch. Return of the Mac. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Oh man.
Done.
Hey, look, man, if you don't like Return of the Mac, man, I don't care nothing about you. Be honest.
Facts.
Brother Mac, what you got?
Yo, I'm gonna go number 5, Shaheem On It On.
Ooh, that's a good record.
Oh, Shaheed.
Number
The
4.
Ugly Child.
Yeah, number 4, Do or Die Pope Pimp.
Do you want to ride in the backseat of my caddy? That's
Oh, yo, that's one of the
Because you
best
took-
Twister verse ever. Nigga.
MP. Alex, man, listen.
Facts.
Shout out to Twister and the Speed Not Monsters.
Because you took my Loonies joint, I got 5 on it. I'm gonna go with Bone Thugs For the Love of Money.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Tracy Lee, Keep Your Hands High.
I was thinking about
Ooh.
that. Yeah.
It
He
ain't
had the
had to be
cheat code.
singles,
He had the
right?
cheat code.
It ain't had to be singles, right?
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
No.
Tracy Lee, Keep Your Hands High. Number 1, Lost Boys Renee.
Oof,
Ooh.
oof.
Think about
Is
that
that
for
legal?
the day.
Is that all for legal drug money?
That's legal drug money.
Yeah.
Yo, I feel like a great deal of what the 90s was, and we talked about this yesterday in the chat. I talked about it specifically. Is not necessarily the outliers, not necessarily like the 5 mic albums, but what made that era of hip hop great was there was so much music in general. Like there were all these great classic albums, but in between, like the 3.5 and 4 Mike albums were in abundance, like every other week. And that made up more of the music than those outlier 5 Mike albums.
You know, another thing that made the 90s real dope is that people still strive to be unique. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like you had to have your own style. You still had that sucker MC type of moniker for niggas. And niggas wasn't calling them sucker MCs no more, but niggas were trying to make their own style. That's why you get like ODB, your fucking Fugees, your this. You know what I mean? Like, you get people trying to be different. So,
speaking,
everybody sound the same, but I'm about
Facts.
Yo, speaking of being different, we're gonna go into this week's Who Won the Record.
Woo.
I feel like this is 2 eras of very, very similar groups meeting. I think it was from one of the Gangsta Grills, from the Little Brothers Gangsta Grill mixtape. The Let It Go remix, Little Brother featuring Black Star.
Let it go. Let it
Brother
go.
Man.
Let it go. This is it was from the one with that wasn't Gangsta Grills. If I'm not, this record was the one not from Gangsta Grills.
It was from the one with the little portrait on the front. Yeah, Separate but Equal.
But remember, it was no Most Def.
No, it wasn't no Kweli. It wasn't.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
So originally it was Most Def and Little Brother.
Correct.
And then they ended up putting a remix out with Kweli on it.
Right.
Brother Brock, who won the record?
Them niggas is the most reluctant, inconsistent group ever, yo. Black Star. But I'm gonna go just reluctant to be together, yo. Give us some albums. I'm gonna go with
the album got jammed up, right? That last album, the album that's done.
Don't never work. The Locks done put out some albums and shit, nigga. You know how long the Locks was throwing refrigerators on niggas and trying to get shit right? And they got an album. I'm gonna go with Fonte, yo. Like, Fonte came and mopped everybody up and shit, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go Fonte.
Brother Matt, who won the record?
This has been I could be stepping out on the limb, but I'm sure this is unanimous. You better not. You better not.
This thing going Tyler.
You say
Tyler real.
So 2 of my favorite rappers are on this record, but 2 of my favorite rappers ever probably get yourself together. Fonte won this record clearly.
I was very safe, nigga. I was leaving.
Yeah,
I was leaving.
But I thought that most killed this joint too.
Most is one of my favorite rappers.
Most don't. And see, the thing is, Most is another one of those flow rappers like Common Sense, where the way he just sounds on the record be so crazy. The way he sets this record off,
Yeah,
amazing, man. He sounds great on this record, but the bars that
no, he got mopped.
He didn't get mopped. That's crazy. He didn't get mopped up on the record.
What'd you say?
He clearly did not get mopped up on the record.
Fonte mopped.
That's where I'm at with it.
He does that. He does that a couple times to a couple folks. That nigga's pretty good on these records. That one, who got mad at me? Who got mad at me because he did a record with Fonte? And I was like, yo, y'all gotta stop letting Fonte on y'all records to mop y'all niggas up.
Nigga blocked you for that. That was
he didn't block me. He didn't block me. He just said he addressed me directly.
Torre.
Yeah, Torre. He was like, yo, just enjoy the music. I did, nigga. But
which Torre?
From the radio.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
from Action. Actually, that might be the record next week.
No, he's not Torre.
You gonna tag the nigga? Tag the nigga, man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did, yo. I mean, it wasn't his fault.
Bad. It was only. I thought it was. No, it was 3 people on there.
No, it was just them 2.
No, I thought it was 3 people on the record.
Nah, it was just them 2. It tear ish up. Yeah, it was just yeah, he definitely that nigga got mopped up.
It's a video for it.
Yes.
It's a video for it. Yeah.
Yo, one of the recurring themes on this podcast, from
Boats and
the
hoes.
beginning, huh?
Boats and hoes.
It was the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. Do you in the bottom while I'm drinking sangria? Yo, them niggas said the most egregious stuff in front of their parents. But they was grown men, yo. Yo, I think I want to go to a job interview in a tuxedo one time.
Step brothers, yo.
Who?
Step brothers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Smiles and South Star and shit, yo.
Yo, I'm sorry, yo.
God dang, all these niggas are sitting there at work trying to get their double time on Sunday, and Brock gotta bring their names out.
He done mentioned the niggas. You know what I mean?
I
had to get that off, yo. I had to get it off. I've been thinking about
in the RSS feed, son.
What was they single, yo? What was the single with the girl singing?
Girl, tell me what you think is
going on.
And this is what they was doing in the video. Boom, boom, boom.
Wasn't that the same joint, the same sample as the Ja Rule record? Yo, get yo, smile.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mopped them up with that shit.
Speaking of niggas that got mopped up. Outstanding, man. But one of the albums that we talk about in great length is Reasonable Doubt by Jay-Z. Brother Brock brought it to our attention that I believe Brother Questlove.
Oh no, that was Phoebe. I'm
it's Phoebe.
Credit where it's supposed to go.
Okay, shout out to Phoebe. We should have called that nigga.
I did.
They had a discussion about the Purple Tape versus Reasonable Doubt. We all quickly responded when this hopped in the chat. This was a red button topic for niggas. We were all triggered. And we said similar things. He said, "Yeah, this is not close." And I know exactly. No, me and Brock did. Me and Brock both said this is clear and not close. And I believe we're definitely on different ends of the spectrum. As I would say, the Purple Tape is clearly leaps and bounds.
No, I'm actually that's where I'm at.
I just okay. I just don't think I don't think that's
I think Diz was trying to
strong argument.
Diz K, you know what I'm saying? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
He had questions about what, the definitive answer was. For me, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, Reasonable Doubt is a classic. Purple Tape is a classic. We call it the Purple Tape, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's not even what the fuck it's called, man. It's the Purple Tape, yo.
I think the only niggas that was on the other end of the spectrum was Phoebe and Diz.
And then and then the way you heard Phoebe talking was like, nah, he was wavering himself.
Yeah, like, yo, you're bugging. It's like Brock said, we talking a classic. I deem Reasonable Doubt a classic record. Mm-hmm. The Purple Tape has spawned so many children in itself. It's just the style of rhyming that they come on, son.
The shit get better with time, nigga.
You can't.
The shit even get better with time, yo. It's still. I can put the Purple Tape on any time, yo. How many times I revisit Reasonable Doubt?
Niggas listen to that all the time.
No, I'm just talking about me personally. Like, I'm just saying.
So I think we have and I just been listening to a lot of our arguments and thinking about a lot of our arguments and disagreements lately. The one thing that's bad about podcasting and even these off-air conversations is that our disagreements are forcing us to slander amazing music. Because we've chosen one side of a battle or not.
You have to.
We will say some ridiculous nonsense in reference to amazing music. And it sounds like slander in this age because there is no, shout out to Diz, room for a lot of nuance in the conversation that niggas have now. You know what I'm saying?
Soft, nigga. People soft.
Fact.
No, I think, but I think people are more rigid on what something has to be. It's either or. A lot of times in these arguments, both are considered not able to be great. Like niggas can't say one thing is better without saying the one that is not better is whack.
What is it? What is it? Something or trash? What's the? Somebody used to do that before, like pass or trash. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's either like, you know what I'm saying?
Cue it
like,
or screw it.
Yeah, cue it or screw it. Motherfucker be like, yo, this shit either trash or it's a classic and shit. Like that's how it should be going these days.
Yeah, it's too binary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point we have to recognize Reasonable Doubt is an amazing album. When I tell niggas I feel like it's a 4.5 mic album and they try to kill me for it, a 4.5 mic album is an amazing album.
You shut your fucking mouth.
but to my argument, right? To my argument, there kind of has to be a tier system. So, like, if you believe that the Purple Tape is clearly better than Reasonable Doubt, then it sits in the.
Say that.
It's not clearly.
No. I'm not, because the way that you said clearly. Like now,
I'm sorry. Pardon my second. Clearly.
Yeah, you that's shade.
It's not. You took it as such. But it exists in a different stratosphere than Reasonable Doubt.
So you're saying like tiers of classic albums? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like knock down, drop dead classics, like
irrefutable. You can't even argue that shit. Like,
right. 36 Chambers, the infamous
Doggy Style,
Illmatic, Purple Tape, like that tier of the God tier albums. Like those are, yes, like you know what I'm saying. Every time I play, I'm gonna just press play, and just run, and those albums are, yeah. That's different from the tier of album that I feel like Reasonable Doubt is, and the only way I feel like I can differentiate is that half a mic. Brother Math is out.
Oh, shit.
It's all shade, yo.
It's not. It is not. All I'm doing is defending my stand.
Okay.
Yo.
All right. All right. Let me ask you this, Brother Math. Outside of context to any other album, how do you think I feel about Reasonable Doubt?
I don't know if I can say you enjoy the album. I think you respect it.
No, it's a really good album. It's one of the few albums that I have like downloaded, not just
song.
Huh?
What's your favorite song? Brooklyn's Finest.
It might be Brooklyn's Finest.
Hey, this is how I know you just respect it. You don't enjoy it.
So you just respect it.
You just respect the album, my nigga. You don't enjoy that shit.
I do. I like the album.
Lying. You like broccoli. What you was ready to say, broccoli?
Oh no, I think at some point in time, because we're talking about it, that's a great idea what you said about the tiers and shit. We should define that shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like differentiate, yo, like what's just like this God is a classic and shit. Yeah.
Mundane yo. Classic versus God tier classic.
Yeah, some shit just stand the test of time and you know, like you reflect on it, but it ain't like it wasn't that back then. You get what I'm saying?
Let's do it, man. Next week we are going to be discussing God tier classics versus mundane classics.
Oh shit. Mundane classics.
It's crazy, yo.
Your normal, regular, run-of-the-mill classics.
He just broke down earlier how it's either trash or classic, and it's no in between, and then gave us that.
Yeah. Run-of-the-mill,
but yo,
classic.
You gotta admit, some shit is just classic because a lot of old head niggas remember this shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of old head niggas remember this shit versus like, yo, that's some shit that ain't nobody ever done before. That shit's some fly shit. You feel me?
But
like,
that music still stands up.
Yeah, yo. That's how I look at. Damn, I ain't saying nothing else about Reasonable Doubt because I can't. Nah, yo. I don't even know if I can put the Monday. Nah, we gotta use the word, yo. I can't.
Monday.
I can't let you get that off, yo. Like Monday. That's crazy, yo.
Monday classics. I like that.
Monday.
It sounds so spicy. It sounds so spicy.
It is, yo.
It's crazy, yo.
It's all shade, yo.
Oh gosh, run of the mill classics is amazing. But yeah, yo, let niggas know how y'all feel about those albums. I'd like to hear from someone who says Reasonable Doubt clear. I'd like to hear your why. At niggas illfam79 at Wiz Buffy on everything, but I want to hear personally why you're wrong. Your opinion is wrong. Shout out to y'all niggas. And that's gonna take us into that's gonna take us into this week's Herbs Day.
Hey, shout out to all of y'all out there. You know what I'm saying? This Herbs Day is not a particular herb, but it is the fact that a young brother launched a website. Shit, you can find all the goofy ass shit. I ain't gonna call it goofy. Let me stop selling myself. You know what I'm saying? Like all y'all niggas be trying to get healthy. Rona season is coming right back up. You know what I mean? I cooked up another batch of the elderberry. It ain't never left. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are still outside dining. It's gonna get fucked up more. You need to start cuffing somebody for real because you ain't gonna be able to sit out on that patio and shit. You know what I'm saying? You had to sit in the house by yourself with that wine. You know what I'm saying?
Drinking that wine.
Like smoking and shit, you feel me? And while you there, you can look at the theherbsday.com. You feel me? Buy some elderberry syrup and also look at the vast videos that I've created already. You know what I'm saying? And
this nigga Toobin.
Get your knowledge game up.
Yo, a veritable cornucopia of pertinent information.
Broccoli on that Toobin.
Toobin? What you talking about? You ain't talking about the Toobin. Oh, I just got it. This ain't OnlyFans. Shout out to Lisa Ray and shit. You know, I'm tuning into you, baby. I want to see that Play Club pussy.
Diamonds back.
But yeah, check me out, theherbsday.com.
Hey, really quick, brother Brock. What are the benefits of that elderberry?
It's great for your immune system. You know what I'm saying? I put other things in there to aid your immune system as well. And it's the reason you take it in the syrup is because it's a more concentrated shot than you just boiling some elderberry and taking it like that. So you can just take a teaspoon and you're good or whatever. But just keeping your immune system up before you have to actually get a cold or whatever. I've also taken the shit in senses where I felt like I was getting a cold. Bang, 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 bang. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm cool. So, you know, it's just immune system support, you know.
I need another bottle.
Gosh, you be.
I'm cash happy. Facts.
That's what's up, man. And that's going to take us into sports and above, the stripped down version of our normal sports segment. Here are the headlines. The World Series is tied 2-2 on an amazing, baffling play.
Yeah. Who's in the World Series, yo? I know Dodgers, right?
It's Rays and the Dodgers.
Okay.
This is interesting because I don't mean to go off on a tangent, but Tampa Bay Lightning won the World Cup. I mean the Stanley Cup. The Los Angeles Lakers won the NBA championship, and then you have, you know what I mean, you got Tampa Bay
in LA.
Yo,
in LA.
I love shit like that, yo.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers also just added AB to an already amazing. Well, we'll see, but I mean, as long as Tom Brady can keep track of the downs, the niggas could be title town. Tampa could be title town.
What's their record?
They lost 3-2,
something like that.
Like 3-2.
How Brady looking? He looking all right? He's still looking
like Brady. Yeah,
he looks
like Brady.
He needs that system, but he's good.
You still don't want to give this nigga a lead or a one score lead
Right.
with time on the clock. Because this nigga he still got Gronk. And you're adding AB. Them niggas might be a problem. Are you niggas watching NFL?
Yeah, we got a game coming up in a little bit.
Oh, you mean period, or you mean like?
Yeah, period. Niggas watch. Have y'all been?
Yeah.
Attention.
I'm just confused because we got to buy this week. You feel me?
So, hey, yo, you know it'd be hard. Yo.
I might not watch that shit.
If Raven fans were to refer to a Super Bowl winning season as the purple tape, I think that would be hard. That would be hard.
Nah,
but
stop.
Y'all niggas didn't think about it, so you know what I'm saying. Y'all didn't think of it. If y'all use it, just pay me my money.
Facts.
It's a lot of white people here, so they went with Purple Rain the last time.
Or Festivus.
Maximus.
Yes, this
Maximus. Damn, nigga. Why you shit on my shit?
Yeah, purple tape is so much better. I'm just saying the purple tape is better.
Festivus Maximus is wild. That shit sound racist.
It sounds,
like a porno, nigga. Like that shit sound disgusting.
You know how them Greeks used to get out too. You know what I mean?
Festivus Maximus.
Let me check.
I think that's going to do it for this week. I am IlFan79 on your social media choice. I be Cactus Yak, the Hennessy volunteer, and my tag team partner.
Before I get into myself, and I never loved Toobin.
Hey,
where's Buffy.com? Where's Buffy.com? Is Where's Buffy on everything? The Instagrams, the Twitter box, blackpeoplemeet.com, Mahente, all that shit. We on all of them, you know what I mean? And we giving you elderberry with the Toobin. You know what I'm saying?
No Toobin.
1854 man. Man, shout out to the Doolies, man. Shout out to the Doolies and my tag team partner.
Like I said, I love that shit. Shout out to the Doolies, man. You know what I'm saying? However y'all support merchandise, fucking double shows and triple shows, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. It's Broadly Balboa, theherbsday.com. Also, like I said, I'm only rocking my people shit on the show. Bespoke Gentleman. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean?
Rock Lee, all the dice.
You feel me?
AB, take us out.
The gang. If I don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Well, I think it's their choice, isn't it?
Man, gang. You know what that means? Gang. Take the L out of lover. It's over, brother.